news to somebody that the battle you are passing through, somebody touch you. How can you come back from office? The following day you go, they sack you. When you were coming back, somebody touched your back. We had a deliverance for one girl in those days. The father came for a vigil like this. And while I was praying for the father, I told the father, who is living in your house? He said, my wife and my 4 daughters. My son is no more with us, he's in school. I said, okay, go back to your house. Bring your wife. Bring your 4 daughters. The program was a 7 days vigil at Ogudu then. In those days, and he went. He brought the wife. He brought the 4 daughters. During the vigil, the power of God hit the girl. One of the least girl, the last born, the last daughter began to confess. He began to confess. He says, sir, that's your work that finished. I was the one that touched your fire. He said, Daddy, do you remember the day you came back from work? I rushed to welcome you and I touched your fire. The following day they sack you. He said, Mommy that is sick of stomach pain, I touched the stomach. I don't know who have touched your life. I don't know who touched you and put you in pains. You have prayed and prayed and prayed. But until somebody touch you back, before you can come out of it, by the mandate of God tonight, I decree every satanic touch over your life has come to an end now. He 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 has come to an end. And when the girl start to confess, when the girl begin to confess, guess what? The father wanted us to leave the child here and run. Child run. I was outside there about to enter car, move. I say, oh, get back. Carry your property. Carry your property. He said, sir, let him stay there for delivery. I said, where? I don't have house to keep them. Somebody has touched you. You saw your husband who was doing well with you before, a man that loved you with all his heart, suddenly hated you. Somebody touched you. Let me tell you something. We have 2 biggest factory the devil has. 2 biggest factory. The biggest factory in the kingdom of hell. Number 1, the factory of evil seed. Sir, can you plant an evil seed without touching the seed? If I want to plant corn now, after I dig the ground, what happened? I count the seed by my hand and I put it inside. I cover it. Somebody here, they have touched you and plant evil seed. There are certain characters that you are doing. The devil knows he cannot stop your miracle. What he will do is to put you a character. And how will the character come? Somebody touch you. Your wife who doesn't answer you words before. Your wife who respected you with all, suddenly call you fool because somebody touched her. You went and stayed and said, this is not my wife. Who bewitched my wife? Yes, you are right. Somebody has bewitched her by touching her. That's your business you were doing well before. Somebody touched money and come and give it to you. And you too touch the money and the business ended. Who touched you? Who touched you? Who touched you? Who touched your marriage? Who touched your business? Who touched your work? Who touched your life? This is not how your life was before. Your life is becoming more miserable. You are confused. You are confused. If there's anyone sleeping, help the person to wake up now. You are confused. This is not you. Why? Somebody touched you. I want you to check your life. Check your life many years ago. Is this how your life was? This is not how your life was. But why is your life like this? Because somebody touched you. Number 2, factory. The enemy have, the biggest, is garment of shame. Garment of shame. Hear this. The enemy might not be able to stop your progress. but they can wear you garment of shame. So anywhere you're supposed to prosper, you will see shame. Anywhere you're supposed to do well, you will see shame. At the moment you see shame, what happened? Everything has come down. Will touch you. Garment of shame and evil seed. Check your character. This was not your character before. Why do you suddenly become a drunkard? Why did you suddenly become? You were not a drunkard before. You were not a drunkard. Why do you suddenly become a drunkard? They are not carrying you in the gutter to your house because somebody touched you. Did you know that somebody can touch you? Oh God, the evil uncle in your village will just come and touch you, so that anywhere you go, the moment you reach the time supposed to help you, you will misbehave. You will be doing well from the beginning. You do well. When you reach the time that you're supposed to acquire help in that place, that touch they have touched you from the village will terminate. A certain strange character will start in you, and immediately start the hatred, start the good thing end. Where you are working, you're supposed to have been promoted, but why you are not promoted is that somebody has touched you. You went and collect international passport, preparing to travel abroad. Somebody touched the passport, and anytime the passport is present in an embassy deny you because somebody touched it. Am I talking to somebody here? When you were young, when you were not married, you were even being afraid of getting pregnant. Now you are married, you are now finding pregnancy. Why? On the day of your marriage, somebody touched you, and immediately they touch you. They say, yes, we were unable to stop this marriage, but we will stop you from having a child in this marriage. Let me prophesy to 7 people here that will holler amen. Every satanic touch of a satanic hand, either from your village or anywhere, today the hand is roasted by fire. 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 Stand on your village and fire.